Welcome to another edition of Biloxi A to Z, the insider's guide to what's happening in Biloxi. This is for Friday, February 4th, 2022. There's a lot going on right now. Today we'll have some fresh video of what's going to be a great waterfront amenity on Back Bay, and it even got a thumbs up from a council member this week. These hard-working guys from the Public Works Department got a $500,000 piece of equipment this week. We'll show it to you and tell you what it does. We'll update the work on the lighting repairs and upgrades on the busiest roadway on the Biloxi Peninsula. We'll tell you who's in town this weekend and what you can see and do. We'll have the COVID-19 report and your weekend forecast. We'll check in also on the progress down at the Fred Haise site where the clock is ticking. And finally, we'll take you out to a lonely place out in Eagle Point. We'll have all of that and more in the next several minutes, but we begin today with a downtown that is seeing more work than it's seen in generations. It's been a while since His Honor took a jackhammer to begin removing the existing Vieux Marché footprint so we could make way for the parquet dance floor and what would hopefully set the table for economic development. Today, you don't have to look too far to see some type of work in downtown Biloxi. New construction, remodeling, upgrades, repairs, and a whole bunch more. You see the work on the new retail and apartments over at the Josette's location. The folks at Ground Zero Biloxi say they'll be opening their doors this month to the public. In fact, the entertainment lineup for February is online now. And on Monday, Community Bank will open its new presence downtown at Howard and Lemieux. We've watched this construction progress over many, many moons. Down at the Fred Haise site, lots of progress was made this week before the weather became a factor. Light poles and lights were installed. A new 60-foot flagpole was put in place. The Public Works sign shop touched up the Saturn V rocket where the Fred Haise statue will be placed. And work has begun on a facet of the project that we haven't spoken about too much, the Moonwalk. It's an area that will creatively connect the beachside walkway to the Fred Haise statue. Local muralist Lucinda Pinichero-Linfant, who created the mural at the Seafood Industry Museum, has been commissioned to create the Moonwalk. And here's her plan.
Today I want to talk to you about the project I'm currently working on. It's called the Moonwalk, and it's going to be a walkway from the beach to the Fred Haise statue. The first section of the project is closest to the statue is going to be of the lunar map of where the Apollo 13 landed. The next section will be the Apollo 13 mission insignia. I think it's going to be really cool, and the whole thing is going to look like the surface of the moon, like a lunar map, or rather, my interpretation of a lunar map. It's also going to have a few little hidden surprises, and you'll hear about that later on. Stay tuned. And I hope everyone enjoys it and does the moonwalk on it with Fred Haise on the 13th of February.
By the way, when Lucinda graduated from Gulf Coast Community College a few moons ago, the speaker was none other than Fred Haise. Workers in the Public Works Utility Division got their first look this week at a new piece of equipment, a brand new supercharged vacuum truck. Public Works Director Billy Ray Allen said the truck will join two others, including one that's 18 years old, and once training is complete, it will be on the job every day somewhere in the city. The $400,000 truck, with its massive horsepower, is able to vacuum or flush debris and other sediment from storm drains and sewer lines. Here's new video of the pathway concrete promenade that's being built on the area of Back Bay between Forest Avenue and Kensington Drive. It will have benches, lighting, and even a covered area for gatherings. Work is winding down for sure, and the progress has even captured the attention of Councilmember George Lawrence, who took note this week.
That thing is looking good. Mm-hmm. I mean, people are going to be shocked when they finish with that, how good that is, and we have to walk up and down it. great walkway, you know.
Motorists on Highway 90 are reminded that city contractors are continuing to upgrade and repair lights in the center medians of US 90 in West Biloxi. The upgrades will see the replacement of the current Cobra lights to LED fixtures. Please drive carefully in the work areas. Expect lane closures and slight delays.
As of Wednesday, February the 3rd, the Health Department reports nearly 6,000 new cases of the virus statewide in a 24-hour period. 126 deaths were also reported. In Harrison County, more than 550 new COVID-19 cases were reported, with 6 new deaths. Overall, more than 700,000 cases of the virus have been reported throughout Mississippi since the pandemic began in early 2020. More than 11,000 Mississippians have died from COVID-19. In Harrison County, more than 48,000 cases of the virus have been reported, with 599 deaths. At the hospitals, as of February the 1st, nearly 1,400 people were in Mississippi hospitals with COVID-19, and nearly 300 of those were in intensive care units. Along the coast, 188 people were hospitalized with the virus, and 46 of those were in intensive care units. As for Mississippi's vaccination rate, as of February the 3rd, 47% of the population is fully vaccinated, and 45% of Harrison County residents are reported as fully vaccinated, according to the Health Department. For more information about vaccinations, links to appointments, and safety protocols, visit the city's website at biloxi.ms.us. You may also call the Mississippi COVID-19 hotline at 877-978-6453 to schedule a COVID-19 vaccination. There is a chance of showers tonight, but skies are forecast to be clear for the rest of the weekend. Temperatures will range from the lower 30s to the mid-50s. The coast-wide MLK Junior celebration takes place this weekend. This evening at 6, there will be a gospel inspirational featuring a local artist on Facebook Live. Saturday, there will be a community food drop event in Gaucher, and Sunday is Parade Day. The parade will roll at 11 a.m. in East Biloxi, followed by the Battle of the Bands at noon at MGM Park. There is a $5 admission fee at the park. For more information, visit online at mlkcoastwide.com. Over at the casinos, tonight, Big and Rich will perform at the Beau Rivage, Josh Turner will be at the IP, and Skid Row will be at the Hard Rock. To see a list of happenings, check out the Biloxi Community Calendar in the February edition of B News Monthly. It can also be viewed on the city's website by clicking here.
It's nestled in an area just south of busy Interstate 10, off the Wool Market exit and East Oak Lawn. In fact, the drone of the traffic from the interstate was the soundtrack this week at the lonely Parkers Creek public boat ramp. To be sure, the area was awash with rainwaters of the day. We'll see you here next Friday.